Hello, everybody. My name is Silverstream, and what you are about to witness is the first ever viewing of the MLP game show. That is the My Little Pony game show. Now, what happens? Well, this was in for a while in the making. Unfortunately, our very first episode didn't go quite as planned, so what happens is that I'm going to pretty much call this the test episode, not the pilot episode. Sort of like right before we start this movie. Let's go and show it to others, and pretty much it's going to see your reaction all to it. Don't worry, this isn't the final product. The final product will be the first episode, the very first one, which will be the pilot, episode 1, in where we will be doing all sorts of greater things, and I'll be adding music and sound effects. But for now, just please enjoy what we have here, just so I can get some feedback on it. Thank you, and enjoy. Welcome, every pony, to the Brony Game Show. That's right, this is where all your MLP fans come together for one grand game show to win points, get prizes, and go home a winner! Now, today we have your 4 contestants. The first one's from a little town called Ohio, and her name is Masquerade. Welcome to the show, Masquerade. Thank you. The next contestant we have, he is a blue boy from a blue boy world. His name is Rival Pride.
Yes, you rang.
He's a jokester, that one. Next, we have from Dragon Country, a very special guest of mine. He comes from the light of dawn, and he was born during the dusk of night. Welcoming to the show, Neobreaker.
Hey, yo.
And finally, we have the artist of the hour, Centurion of the Paintbrush. Welcoming to the show, Pastel Prose.
Hi?
I'm your host, Silverstream, and this is my co-host, Starlight Pony.
Hello, Free Pony.
The contestants will answer a few questions, and then the final 3 that get the most points from these questions will be
We'll
moving on
get
to...
the grand prize.
Oh, thank you, Starlight. I'm so glad I paid you for this. They will be going into a bonus round, where there will be 3 questions per contestant, and things will get really crazy. But, for now, let's stick to the regular questions. Now, every pony, are you ready?
Yep.
Yup.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes.
Now, the first question goes over to Masquerade. For the first question, worth 20 points. How many diamond symbols are on Rarity's fur?
3.
Wrong! Next. Rival Pride, what is your answer?
Wow, it's on
3 seconds left. And you are wrong, sir! Now we're moving on to Neobreaker. Neobreaker, what is your answer?
6.
Ah, correct! Please, Starlight, give him those 20 points. Fabulous first start. Second question, also worth 20 points. What is the color of the dragon in Dragonside? Neobreaker again.
Red.
Excellent! Give him those 20 points, Starlight. Okay, now moving on to question 3, worth 30 points. Too many Pinkie Pies. Who let Pinkie Pie rest on their couch? Neobreaker, on to you, man.
Well, hazy on that. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Twilight.
Wrong. On to you, Pastel Prose. Same question.
Fluttershy.
Excellent. Give her 30 points there, Starlight. Now we are moving on to the 4th question. In which season is the theme song Lacking a Train?
What's the name of the song again?
Wrong. We were looking into the theme song. Masquerade, back to you. 30 seconds
Season
left.
5?
Wrong. Okay. Moving on to you, Rival Pride.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 3.
Wrong. Neobreaker, back to you, my good sir. And which season is the theme song Lacking a Train?
I believe that was season 1.
Excellent. He gets the points. Now we're 40 points. The next question. What is the fandom's name for Discord's daughter? Neobreaker.
I believe it was Screwball.
Excellent. Give him those 40 points, Starlight. Now moving on to the next question. For also 40 points. What was the first food eaten by Pony in the show? Neobreaker.
Oh, oh boy.
3 seconds, Neil Breaker.
I don't really know this one. I'm gonna say sandwich.
Wrong. Pastel
Thought so.
Prose. What was the first food eaten by a pony in the show?
I have to go with cupcakes.
Wrong. Masquerade. Once again for 40 points. What was the first food eaten by a pony in the show?
Apple.
Excellent. Chalk up those 40 points to her, Starlight. Oh man, this game is really heating up. Alright, we're on mid-time right now. Let's check the score. Starlight, what is the score?
Neo Breaker in first place with 110.
Yes.
Polly in second place with 40. Pastel in third place with 30. And Rivals in dead last with 0.
Excellent. Well, don't worry. You can catch up, Rivel. We will have time for you two because we have more questions to go. Hi. This has taken quite a turn. Do not be afraid, my little pony. Introducing Pony Ghost Hunters. No more hiding behind white cats or those flimsy unicorn horns, or even silly tickle fights. We guarantee you our methods will work or your money back. Using other methods would be silly, like a pony in a catsuit with rainbows coming out of its back hooves. So stop using those enchanted rattle balloons, those pesky cannons, and hiding under the blankets. Come on, do you really think this will work? So stop fooling yourself and get Pony Ghost Hunters Pro, now for only 200 bits. No money guaranteed back. We did it, we did it, we did it. Oh, oh, oh yeah, those ghosts are dead, dead, dead. Let's continue, everybody. This question worth 50 points. What date did Season 2 air? Masquerade.
Season 2. Holy crap.
3 seconds left.
Crap. March 1st?
Wrong. Rival Pride for 50 points. What date did Season 2 air?
I'm glad I know this. It's 2 days before my birthday. September 17th, 2011.
Excellent. Give that boy some points. Bada bing, bada boom, Starlight. He's got 50. Now, Rival Pride for 50 more points. What are the names of the Pumpkins twins? 3 seconds left.
Well.
Wrong. Going
Oh
on
my
to
God.
you, Neo Breaker. Neo Breaker, moving on to you. What are the names of the Pumpkins twins?
Pound and pumpkin.
Excellent. Good job. Give him those 50 points. Bye. Moving on to the next question, which is worth 60 points. And this is going over to Neo Breaker. What kind of bat was first introduced to the show?
The fruit bats.
Excellent. Now that was a tricky one, but he did a great job, people. Give him those 60 points, Starlight. Now, for the next question, also worth 60 points. What was the name of the book that Rainbow Dash stole from the hospital in Read It and Weep?
I think it was Daring Do and the Sapphire Stone.
Excellent. Give him those 60 points. He is going for a wild score today. Now, for the next question worth 70 points, people. We're getting up there in score. What item does Pinkie Pie hide in Ponyville for emergencies?
I believe that was her party cannon.
Wrong. Next, Pastel Prose for 70 points. What item does Pinkie Pie hide in Ponyville for emergencies?
Cupcakes?
Wrong. Oh, don't worry, we're still getting there. Masquerade. You can gain these 70 points and most likely take the lead. What item does Pinkie Pie hide in Ponyville for emergencies?
iPad, sis.
Excellent. Now, here is a bonus one for 70 points also. What is the other item she hides in Ponyville? For emergencies.
Oh, I know this. It's
3 seconds left.
It's
Wrong!
balls.
Oh, you didn't get it in time. I'm sorry. Rival Pride. For 70 bonus points. What item does Pinkie Pie hide in Ponyville for emergencies?
A rubber ball? Rubber balls?
Excellent. Give them those 70 points, Starlight. Now for the final regular round questions. We have 70 points as well. What is the full name of the massive cake from Mystery on the Friendship Express? So, Rival Pride, for those 70 points, what is the full name of the massive cake from Mystery on the Friendship Express?
I know this, I just gotta remember how to pronounce it. The Marzipan Mascarpone Meringue Madness? I can never pronounce
Wrong. You have to pronounce it right, my friend. Neilbreaker, on to you. Same question for 70 points.
The marzipan and mascarpone meringue madness.
Close, but not close enough. Pastel Prose, on to
Bollocks.
you.
The mascarpone.
Oh, you hear
I can't-
that, people? That's our timer. We're almost on to the bonus round.
Nope, I quit. Next.
Oh, you're
Okay.
passing on your question. If you pass on your question, you lose 10 points. Would you like to lose 10 points, Pastel?
No, the mascarpone. I don't.
3 seconds left.
I don't know.
Wrong. Moving on to Masquerade. Masquerade,
Yeah.
what is the name of that cake? Excellent, because that is one of the names of the cake, and I would have accepted that. But the full name of it is the Marzipan Mascarpone Meringue Madness.
But they call it
Excellent, because that is one of the names of the cake. Good job. What is the score now, Starlight? Use the bonus
Molly's
round.
is at 180. Pastels is still at 30. And Rivals is still at 120. Neobreaker is...
Excellent. Our contestants have done a fine job today. Now, unfortunately, we have to send one of you home right away. Who will it be, Starlight?
That would be Pastel.
Pastel, hello there. How have you been doing today?
Good.
Well, I'm sorry we have to send you home, but don't worry, you're going home with one of Granny Smith's apple snacks. Apple snacks by Granny Smith. They're very tasty and last a long time. But don't try to feed them to your animals. Take care, Pastel Prose.
Today's episode was brought to you by
Alicorn Energy Drink for when you need the energy of an alicorn. Now, with extra caffeine for when you need extreme energy.
Giant sunglasses. They're not made to be efficient. They're just there to make you look cool. And Hoofbeats, the album that is rocking the equestrian nation.
I'll spin you head right round when you go down, down. I'll spin you head right round when you go down, down.
Thanks
Or
watching.
Welcome everybody to the bonus round, that time of the game show where you can win big points and make your other players lose, leaving them in the dust. Now what happens is that players are picked. Now they bet points and go head to head with another player, hoping to win their points. If that player answers the question correctly, what they do is they get their points back plus how many they bet from the other player, giving them a grand bonus. Now, if that person gets the question wrong, it goes to the player they were going against, and if that player gets it right, they win those points plus their own back, which would give them a grand bonus in their name. Now we have all three contestants playing. Each one is picked. Each one will pick their opponent at that round. So are we ready, Starlight?
Sure are.
Excellent. Now you pick the first pony.
Neobreaker, with a total of 280 points, which amount do you want to put up?
I'm gonna play it safe and put up 25.
Okay, and pick your rival.
Right, literally, I was about to pick rival.
Of course.
Here is the questions, My Little Ponies. Name 6 famous background ponies.
Vinyl Scratch, Octavia, Derpy Hooves, Dr. Hooves, Berry Punch, and Colgate.
I am sorry, dear sir. Rival, give us your answer.
Okay. So I'm gonna shameless thievery here. Vinyl Scratch, Octavia, Derpy Hooves, Dr. Hooves, Big Mac, and
5, 4,
Berry Punch.
3.
Berry Punch.
I am sorry, rival, but that answer
Is unsatisfactory. As such, we shall go back to Neo Breaks for another try.
Alright. I have to think a little harder for this one. Well, initial four are obvious. Vinyl Scratch, Octavia, Derpy Hooves, and Dr. Hooves, of course. Blast
Sorry,
your
Neo
brain.
Breaker, you are out of time. Rival.
Okay. Vinyl Scratch, Octavia, Derpy Hooves, Dr. Hooves, Lyra, and Bon Bon.
I shall accept this. You receive 24 points. Rival, you have won the round, which means you get to pick your next opponent.
I'll
Rival?
go with Neo.
Okay, and how many points do you want to put up for grabs?
All of them.
You are putting up for grabs 170 points.
Correct.
Neo Breaker, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, Rival, you get the first go, seeing as you won the last round. Name 4 remedies that Fluttershy uses to try to cure Philomena.
Ah, I love this episode too. Dang it.
And alright, Neo Breaker, here is your chance. Name 4 remedies that Fluttershy uses to try to cure Philomena.
Let's see. Aromatherapy, chicken noodle soup, or at least noodle soup. I'm pretty sure they don't do meat. Let's see. She tried medicine, standard medicine.
I am sorry, Neo Breaker, that is wrong. Rival, you have a second chance.
Thank goodness. 1, she took her temperature. 2, she tried to give her standard medicine. 3, she made tomato soup. And 4, she had, I believe it was a former patient, singing together.
That is not quite right.
All right.
Neo Breaker, you
Yep.
got another shot.
So, I'm going to agree with the tomato soup and the singing with the former patient. Again, she tried aromatherapy and standard medicine.
Correct. So, Neo Breaker, you get back a total of 340 points. Molly, it's your turn to pick an opponent.
Neo Boyko, he's still only one deal.
108 points to give away. What do you want to bet? What gem did Spike give Rarity
Oh,
in Secret of My Success?
he gave her a
Molly, you have chosen Neo Breaker as your opponent and you are risking 26 points. Your question is, what gem did Spike give Rarity in Secret of My Excess?
it was a heart-shaped gem for his birthday he was saving to eat. For his
I am sorry, that is not the answer we were looking for. Neo Breaker.
The gem is called a fire ruby.
Molly leaves the show with 154 points. Pastel leaves the game with 0. And Rival leaves the game with 0 as well. Neo Breaker, our winner, leaves the game with 502 points. Congratulations, Neo Breaker.
Danke.
Thank you for joining us, Neobreaker, and thank you, Starlight, for hosting the bonus round. Isn't she a gem, everybody? Now, thank you for joining us for the MLP game show. Join us next time for a wondrous round of ponies and trivia. Take care, everybody.
Mwah.
Bye, my little ponies.
Tonight's episode of the MLP game show was brought to you by these generous sponsors. Force Hackers. We know not what we do, but we know we do it well. Rainbow Contacts. 100% fun, 0% useful for your eyesight.
It's starting to look like a triple rainbow.
And Nintendo Wii Horse. We're not a gaming company anymore. We went bankrupt ages ago. Thanks for watching.